Okay.
Okay.
I'm here with 78 Fight News. I'm here with Raymundo Beltran. Obviously, I'm Errol here from UK. Ray, how's things going on, man? How's fight obviously with Ricky Burns?
They were working on doing the rematch with Ricky, you know, but the WBO make the mandatories, you know, with the Crawford. So, well, it's a lot of negotiations right now. So I'm just waiting to see what happens, and it seems like I might fight Crawford instead of Ricky. So, but I don't know for now. You know, I'm just waiting for. If anything, if I don't fight Ricky or Crawford, whatever, you fight in February.
Oh, you might fight
in February.
Oh, you might fight Crawford. That's a possibility.
Maybe, yeah, that's a possibility.
Okay, Sevier, have you got question for Raymond?
Well, my question is, how? I mean, of course, I know you probably were down after the Ricky Burns situation, but what measures did you take to try to rectify the situation? Did you feel that? Did you talk to any of the WBO or anybody to try to get your immediate rematch?
Well, you know what? I mean, I'm not the kind of protected guy, you know, by the promoters or by the TV stations or whatever. So there's not really nothing I can do about it, you know. So even if I try to talk and scream or whatever I try, they won't fucking listen to me. You know, if I were like in a situation of Ricky or even Crawford, the Crawford is one support Crawford or not, you know. So the money's behind him. If there's no money behind me, I mean, it's all about the money, you know what I mean? So there's nothing I can do about it. Just wait, you know, and see who will fight next.
Definitely. You know, from my take of it, Ray, let's talk about the Burns fight itself. Obviously, I'm here from the UK, and a lot of people, spectators watching it, that you won the fight, and in the fight, you know, obviously in retrospect now, do you believe that you should have knocked them out? Because in Scotland, you know, they haven't got no world champions. I know it's in the UK and they have no champions, and they wanted to obviously keep the belt, but obviously you're the uncrowned champion right now. But if you get the shot against Ricky Burns, how you know, if you get, it seemed like, you know, you probably might get a rematch with him, because obviously Scotland are not going to let it down. What measures are you going to take the next time, and if you fight him again?
Well, you know, it's all about, it's just, I'm not excusing, you know, what I did the last time or what I didn't do. But it's all up to, I think when I fought Ricky, I was just not fighting Ricky, I was also fighting the referee. I was fighting the judges, you know, but the main thing is the referee, because the referee let him hold too much, the referee let him do whatever he wanted to do.
Yeah.
So when you fight against somebody the way Ricky fought, it's hard to knock him out, because they really try to fight. You know, they try to, Ricky try to survive more than really fight. So when they don't really fight, they don't really open up, you know what I mean? So, you know, when you fight against somebody who's running too much and holding too much, running too much and holding, and the referee don't do anything about it, I mean, like, it's really hard, you know? It's just hard, you know, to really get a knockout. But, you know, if I fight in a different situation where the referee could be neutral, I think it would have to fight, even if he's trying to run, but he will have to fight. You know what I mean? Because if we were in a neutral place, it would get a point deduction. So we have no choice but to fight. You know.
Yeah.
So I did everything I could, but you know, if it takes two fighters to make a good fight, not just one. You know.
Definitely, man. And like you know, Eddie Hearn, obviously what's happening with Carl Froch and George Groves and stuff like that. They're trying to do immediate rematch with that, but the main public, they demanded with Ricky Burns right now. He's obviously come out of hospital and this and that. They demanded a rematch. And are you still signed with Top Rank, by the way? Because I don't know.
Yeah, I'm signed with Top Rank. Yeah. So
with Top Rank and that, they obviously said the winner of that has to fight Crawford, and because the fight is a draw now, then it automatically, you know, I don't know with WBO or whatever, I don't know with your management, they should automatically have a rematch again, because, you know, the fight wasn't, you know.
Yeah, the way the fight happens, you know, I should have the immediate rematch and make it mandatory automatically, you know.
Yeah.
But hey, you know how it is, man. You know how the business is, how how the politics, you know. It's all about the money, bro.
Yeah.
They're all into the money, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
you like the fight. You'd like the fight in the States now, isn't it?
Well, you know what? Honestly, I'm the kind of fighter, I never have a chance to choose where I fight. So I don't care wherever I fight is, you be on the same square, So to me, I don't care where I fight. I just want to fight anybody and get recognition, The only thing I would like to fight is just in a 50-50 situation, So most of my fights haven't been like that. So, but I'm used to it, That makes me fight harder, motivates me. But that's the only thing I will really ask, be in a place where I could be in a fair situation,
Yeah, fair situation. I agree. Do you feel like, say, how many fights you feel like you got to let in front of you, or you're not really thinking about it because there's still stuff you want to achieve? Obviously, you want to be the world champion, and you be credible and be respected. And what kind of things you want to achieve? Obviously, other than being a world champion, financially, secure.
Well,
Go on.
You know what? I wanna. First of all, I just want to be a world champion. That's my dream,
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that's the whole thing, about being a world champion. I should be a world champion right now, but what happens. So, but my thing is just to make my dream come true, be a world champion, prove a lot of the business and the politics that were wrong, that I deserve to be a world champion. I just haven't been because the situation, but first of all, just for me, for my family, and with winning the titles, I will get some other fights and make some good money and try to invest the money in business and then retire, But right now, I'm not even thinking about retirement, It's not even on my mind yet. I'm not even thinking about it. I think I'm doing good,
Yeah.
I feel I can do good. So when I feel the day that I feel that I'm not doing good no more, like that I'm not being like doing good on the gym and stuff like that. So then I'm gonna start thinking of retirement. But for now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking about keep fighting.
Yeah. So Vic.
Okay, so Ray, Ricky Burns will be fighting Terrence Crawford, and we can pretty much bet that he's going to lose that fight against Terrence Crawford. If Terrence Crawford decides he's going to fight someone else other than you, do you still want a Ricky Burns fight to just for the satisfaction of beating him, or would you go after that title shot?
Well, I mean, it's not about beating him because I already beat him,
Right.
But I would go more for the title shot. The title. You need a title to really make money. I would go more for the title shot, and they say that. I mean, there are talks about Ricky Burns getting a broken jaw in the second round.
Yeah, that's.
And I say it's not true. It's just not true. I mean, I had a broken jaw before, twice. So if Ricky breaks the jaw in the second round, I don't think he will be able to continue to the 12th round. And the reason why is because when I put him down in the 8th, he took a knee and he opened his jaw like he opened his mouth, like feeling his jaw. But let me tell you, if you break the jaw in the second round, by the 8th round, you will be in so much pain, and a lot of pain. You won't even be able to move your jaw. The reason why he moved his jaw is because he felt awkward. He felt like out of place. That was it. He moved his jaw. But if he really, as you say that, like they say, I break his jaw in the second, he wouldn't be able to move in the 8th. And when he took a knee, if you guys watch it, just watch it. You know what I mean? And you just try to make him look brave, to promote, whatever. The promoter, what I do is going to try to do anything. I'm going to try to do anything to make him look brave, to give their fans a hope and to sell the fight. You know what I mean? So the people can think about, maybe this time, he's going to win because, it wasn't good to second round. So to me, that really takes my credit away. So for some people, some people might think that, if he didn't break his jaw, maybe wouldn't beat him. So to me, it would be another reason for me to prove I wasn't lucky. He didn't break his jaw by himself. I break it. You know what I mean? And I don't need to break his jaw to beat him. I go and fight, and even if his jaw is good, I'll still beat him. You know what I mean? Because I got potential, I got the skills, you know. Before him, I fight some other fighters. They thought they were gonna beat me, and I said, you know what? I beat them. You know, and now it's not just coincidence. You know, I beat him because I got skill, I got the level. You know what I mean?
Well, boy, yeah, definitely. Well, you know, you beat Hank Lundy on your resume, and is a Japanese fighter. The name has escaped me. You beat him or tried?
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen, when I fought Hank Lundy. Lundy was the favorite big time to win.
Yeah, he was. That's right.
And in their mind, not in my mind. In my mind, I knew I was gonna beat him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, everything was against me. The TV station was all on top of him. He's supposed to fight Adrian Broner after me and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So, but they were talking about, England, you have a weak chin, this and that, you know, making they have a weak chin, they have a good chin, you know. Anyways, I beat him by decision. To me, I was more happy to beat him by decision than stop him. Because if I stop him, they would say, oh, you know what, but you know, England, I wouldn't get the credit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for me, to beat him by decision, I prove that I'm on that level, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Hernandez is a hell of a fighter. He's a real good fighter, you know. You don't back nobody. You just fight any the best guys also, you know, and you don't know easy fights. So for me to beat Landy, it was a big accomplishment, you know what I mean? So I was happy to beat him by decision and not by stoppage, you know what I mean?
Would you
so
say
I can prove.
Yeah, go on. Sorry, go on. You can.
Yeah,
prove.
so I proved that I have the skills.
I agree, definitely. I think, you know what I also think, Raymond, I think you're a feared guy as well. I think that, you know, you put on really, you know, Friday night fights, you put on some shows, you put some really good fight against top competition in the lightweight, and I think you're a feared guy. I don't think guys look forward to fighting you as well, because you know, as I'm looking at your record at the minute, and you know, you beat names and stuff like that, but the most of the big names in like Broner, he's supposed to be the champion. He's vacated, moved up, and there's other thing. Would you be interested in going another route for another belt rather than the WBO belt? Because right now, you know, a draw is not that bad. You know, even though, you know, everyone knows that, you know, you won the fight, but would you be looking at another route? I know you know, pushing for your organization, because it's kind of in limbo right now. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you should have been this champion, you should have been celebrating, and now you're left in a kind of vacuum right now. But you're still credible that you're ranked in all the sanctioning bodies. So, you know, what do you think about that, going another route for another belt, different belt?
Well, you know, I don't care. I just want to be able to champion any belt, you know. Okay. You know, any belt, a belt is a belt. You know, title's a title. So any belt that I get a chance, I go for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just want to be a world champion. I want to be have the recognition, you know, to the people, to the fans. You know, I'm a world champion now. You know, any belt. I don't care. You don't have to be the WBO. They give you any belt. You know.
Yeah, definitely, man. Well, you know, boy, I heard an interview as well that you were saying that you might fight Provodnikov. A possibility of that fight where you'd you know, as your teammate, or you fight in the gym. Are you from the wild? You fight at the wild card gym, yeah? Is that right?
Yeah.
Is there? But Freddie's not your trainer. You have another trainer, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he has trained before, you know.
He's trained before.
Provodnikov right now.
Yeah. So you wouldn't mind, because obviously he's a champion now, but he's a weight class up. Would you move up?
Yeah. I move up. I don't care, you know. I mean, I'm the kind of fighter, like I told you before, you know. I don't take no easy fights, you know, and I go to whatever I have to go. And the reason why I say I will fight him, because he's a champion, you know. I mean, it's my friend, you know, I know him and all that, and it's nothing personal.
Yeah.
You know what? He already made a name. He got a champion. He got a belt. So I want something he has, you know what I mean? So that's the reason why they asked me, and he has a champion, so I'll fight him. I want to be a champion. He's got something that I want, so you have to move up. I move up. You know, take my opportunity. I move up and fight him. You know, and try to prove to people again that I'm a real fighter. You know, I'm a true fighter. You know.
Well, listen, man. You done yourself proud over here, and over here in the UK, I don't know. I can speak for most people that you acquitted yourself very handily, and you respect. You know, you for your countrymen, and that you show yourself very proud, a very proud fighter, and no one's really. If anything, people actually sad like everyone's actually sad that you didn't get. Obviously, they didn't give you the belt where you duly deserved it. You know, a lot of people feel that way. So anything from this point onwards in your career, you get people are gonna be very happy for you, and obviously we can see that. I can see a lot of people avoiding you, by the way, as well. But I can see you getting a belt sometime this year, regardless of what happens in this scenario with Burns. Yeah, definitely, because if Burns was to fight you again, it wouldn't be it wouldn't be pretty. I'm sure you'd probably want to get quick, get in there, get out, and make sure you probably make sure I don't know. Does your team decide on the referees? They get a chance to know who the referees are, and
they talk about that. Listen, still I still don't trust nobody. I don't trust the judges. I don't trust the referees. At the end of the day, At the end of the day, Eddie Hearn is the man over there. So
yeah.
He's the man in charge, and he can do the same thing he did the last time to me. So whatever,
Yeah.
I mean, all I have to worry about is me and Ricky will be in the ring and we fight again.
Yeah.
The rest, whatever.
Yeah. So,
I don't trust nobody.
Yeah. So in the interim, so what are you doing with yourself right now? How are you keeping in shape? Are you sparring in a wild card? Have you done any sparring with Pacquiao? What are you doing? What is Raymundo?
Yeah, I'm doing a strength conditioning right now. I'm doing strength conditioning. I'm training.
Who's that? Alex Ariza, or does someone else doing?
No. I got my own trainer, Rob Garcia.
Oh, Robert Garcia. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Rob Garcia. He used to be a Oscar de la Hoya strength conditioning coach. For like about 7 years.
Oh, I thought it was the other Robert Garcia. Okay. You got him. And
Robert Garcia is from Brandon Rio's trainer.
Yeah, Oxnard. Yeah, I was thinking of the stats.
Rob Garcia is a personal trainer.
Okay.
I mean, a conditioning trainer. And I start sparring. I'm sparring and been working out the gym. Just try to stay busy.
Just trying to keep yourself sharp and stuff like that, man. Yeah, that would do, because man, you put on some great performances as well, and you deserve. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought I'd contact you because I saw the interview on YouTube with and you were saying about Provodnikov, which I was thinking, wow, as a fight fan, you'd love to see that fight.
Well, people, you know what? I mean, Provodnikov, is a real strong fighter. You know what I mean? And it's real dangerous fighter.
Yeah.
I admit that, But you know what? I'm a warrior, I'm a warrior, and I'm not scared to nobody, and nobody's unbeatable. You know what I mean? If I were unbeatable, I wouldn't even train hard for the fight. So, because I am beatable, so I have to train hard to make sure I'm 100% ready.
Yeah.
And that's what all champions do, because we know we're all beatable. We don't want to get beat, so that's why we train so hard.
Yeah.
So, I believe, I just believe, and come on, nobody's got, so.
Yeah, like that. That's the right attitude, believing, like, because some people go in the air, that's what they get. Ricky Burns probably did. He probably came in there thought he was unbeatable, and he burst his bubble, and now he has to reevaluate his whole game plan, and because from this point onwards, it just gets harder. But you've embraced that, and you're not concerned with them sort of things. And okay, that's great. Sevier, you got anything to say?
Well, I just want to commend you for being friends with a guy and still be willing to fight him. That means you're hungry. You got it's nothing personal. It's business. But do you feel that oftentimes in boxing, a lot of guys use the friend thing as an excuse not to fight?
Just what you say?
Well, I'm bringing up the situation of in boxing we have like Danny Garcia, Adrian Broner, Floyd Mayweather. Adrian Broner claims to be friends with Danny Garcia. He claims to be friends with Floyd Mayweather Jr. So we won't see those fights because they're friends. And you just said that you're friends with Provodnikov, but you're willing to move up and wait to fight him because you're hungry. Do you think that the friendship thing is hurting boxing?
Well, it's not that. The thing is, I'm in a real different situation because Mayweather is Mayweather. Is a big time guy of boxing right now. But Broner and Garcia, the thing is, it's a little bit different because they're already champions. They already have some glory. You know what I mean? They already have some glory. So they have some other options, you know. So that's what they don't decide to fight anybody. But let me tell you, if any of them need each other to jump to that glory, they will fight each other. But right now, they don't really need it that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me, I haven't get to that level, that glory. So if somebody has it, my friend, I want it, because that's what I've been training for. And I mean, we're friends and all that. But you know, I mean, I have to fight you. You know, that's what I want. And I'm not there yet, so I want to be there. And there's those guys out there, you know. But you never know. Maybe a lot of things can happen. You know, in next year or 2 years from now, they might fight each other. You know.
No, that's a very.
I still believe Mayweather is too much for both of them. I mean, I see the fight more with Broner and Garcia than any event with Mayweather. You know, Mayweather is just too much right now for them.
Yeah. You bring up a very interesting point, because with the fight happening this weekend with Zabuda and Paulie Malignaggi, they would never fight. They probably wouldn't need to fight each other. But right now they're in a crossroads where they need to fight each other, and they kind of need that money, and they need each other, so they're gonna have to fight. You're absolutely right about the options.
Yeah. Although even they need a fight. Even sometimes it's just about the money, you know. So hey, you know what, bro? I mean, we're friends, but we're in the business, you know. So we have to make money. Let's make some money, you know. And after the fight, another title shot, you know, and the money's still there.
So let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. So, see, like, would you rather go for the biggest payday, or would you go for the belt? Because, like, maybe getting the belt will give you paydays, but if you had a chance, my point is to fight, let's say a Broner. I'm saying realistically, a Broner or a Garcia, around them kind of guys. If you know, obviously they got belts, whatever, but or maybe a Pacquiao, or Mayweather. You see what I'm saying? Which would you rather go? The one with the most payday will give you the glory and possibility.
Well,
you know? What would you
let me tell you something. The way I look at it, at some point the fighter needs the belt, but there are fighters that don't need the belt. So when you already got the fans' respect, you don't need the belt no more. You're already getting the payday. But to me, my situation, I mean, if I don't have the belt, it depends. If I don't have the belt, but I have to fight Pacquiao and all that, you know, I will go for Pacquiao. Fight Pacquiao, you know, because the belt is not gonna give me the kind of money that I'm gonna get with if I fight Pacquiao.
Yeah, that's right.
If I'm fighting any regular guy, I'll go for the belt. I mean, go for the belt, because then I'm gonna get the money. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It all depends on the name and you know, the situation. So, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's about the money. You know, it depends on the situation. At the end of the day, it's about the money. You know, because I mean, I love boxing, but it's a business at the end of the day. We're here for money. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. So let me say a bit about you, because I don't know if anyone's asked. So is your nickname the Sugar? Is that right?
Yeah, Sugar. Yeah.
Yeah. Why? How did that name come about?
Well, I was training with Manny Stewart in the Crack Gym in Detroit, Michigan. So I can box too, but you know, the opponents, the style of the opponents, I have to go forward. So you know, I was kind of boxing. You know, I was more boxer before. And Manny called me Sugar. He gave me the name by Sugar, you know. So that's why I get it, you know.
Okay, I didn't know that you was at the Crunk Gym with Manuel Stewart, man.
I lived there with him for like almost 3 years.
Wow. So obviously, you feel he's lost
on his house.
Yeah, you feel he's lost like everyone else, all the other fighters, right? It's very missed.
Man, it was hard, you know. Well, I still have his last message that I sent to him on my phone, so.
Wow.
You know, he was a good man. Manu was really, really good man, really giving man, you know, really generous. Helped the kids a lot, you know, and the people, always think of the people. He's a good man.
Wow. Yeah, well, you showed me something I didn't even know about. I'm glad the fans will obviously share that with us, so the fans will get to know.
You know what? One time I told Manny, you know, because some guys just take I mean, I was young, you know, and I didn't understand back then. But some people just try to get money out of them, you know. People just want money, you know. And I told Manny one time, Manny, why you giving money? I mean, you gotta go to work, you know. I said, don't worry, man, it's just money, you know. They need money, you know. It's okay. You know, you didn't think about it, just give it away, you know. You just did the good. You did the good action. You know, the good thing. You know.
Yeah. I used to give people money if they asked for him. He didn't. Oh, he's very generous. He was very generous man.
I remember sometimes you get the kids, you know, like take to the family, take it to the mall and buy them clothes, buy them toys, buy them video games, buy them everything. You know, and I used to do barbecue for all the boxers, you know. I was a good man, you know. It was like my father, you know, on his house. Wow. He really take care of me, you know.
Yeah. Wow, man.
Yeah, he was a really good man.
Yeah.
I remember sometimes, you know, you make money with the Klitschko's and you have to go work and make money.
Yeah.
And I remember sometimes he spent all the money just paying his bills and helping the people, giving money away. And then I remember, like, I heard sometimes, like, he was low in money, and then the Klitschko's, the Till Leonard fight again. And it was relentlessly at that time. And then he make a lot more money, and it was like that all the time, you know.
Wow.
Give the money away.
Wow, man. That's wow. Wow, I didn't know that, man. It's got
I live with him in his house, you know.
Yeah.
I used to live with him, so I know that.
So man, he's looking down on you, thinking, boy, like you're doing well for yourself, and you know what? To be honest with you, you're a very humble guy, man. I mean, you deserve the best in boxing. You remind me of a blue collar fighter, you know, just blood, tears, and sweat, and you deserve to get paid, you know. You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Also, you know, I just fought for. I didn't fight for me, you know. I fought for my family, you know. I fought for my kids, you know, and I just wanna make it, you know. I just wanna make a little bit. I don't dream about being rich and powerful, you know. I just wanna make a little bit just to support my family, give my family a good future, and that's it, you know. But these people just make it hard for me. But you know what? I won't quit. They won't let me quit. Nobody can break me but myself. That's it, you know. They won't discourage me. They don't have the power.
Yeah. You know what I was gonna say to you? Yeah, in the lightweight division, I understand that. Yeah, if you get the shot, but so you think handily you can stay at the 140? At 140 because there's a lot in that division. There's a lot more opportunities, a lot more paydays, and what do you think about just basically just moving up and just at this point in time?
I think right now the 140 is a little bit more risk, so it's more money. So I've been thinking about it. You know, I don't know. I just want to see what's next for me, and then depends on what's next for me.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm thinking about real good about move up to 140.
Yeah.
You know, because
a rematch with Hank Lundy again, because you just beat Joseph. We just beat Josie Alushikin.
Yeah, you know what? Don't get me wrong. Hank Lundy is a hell of a fighter. I already beat him, you know?
Yeah, I know.
I'm not interested in fighting right now. Not for right now. I fight anybody.
Yeah.
But I want the bigger names, the guys that have the belts, the guys that have the big names, you know what I mean? Landy's he got a good name, but I want somebody to have a bigger name, you know? I'm always looking to go higher and higher, you know, not going the same level. I want to go higher. Yeah. I want to advance, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, Danny Garcia is the man at that division, man. And Peterson right now just lost against Matisse. So Danny Garcia, how do you think how do you think you fare up with Danny Garcia? Because you like you said you can box a bit and you can think, but how do you think you fare up in styles against Danny Garcia?
Well, you know what, Danny Garcia is a very, very tough guy, very strong, and he can punch, you know. But like I said, if you stand in front of those guys, most like you're gonna get knocked out, you're gonna get hurt. But technique makes the fight, you know what I mean? The styles make fights. You know, everybody see me going forward, but it all depends on who you fight with. You know what I mean? Sometimes guys are stronger than you. You gotta ask them but to box and find the plan B, you know, follow plan B, and you know. So I think I can do good against him. You know, people say, well, you know, because he already proved himself. I haven't put myself in the way what he's done.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean I can't do it because, they haven't given me the chance. So all I need is to give me a chance so I can prove it. You know what I mean?
Let me ask this question. Do you feel like, how long have you been with Top Rank? How many?
I just signed with them. I just signed with them, you know, like a couple months.
Okay.
So that's...
Do you feel like
that's the only thing...
Go on. Sorry, go ahead.
that's the only thing that because they are with Golden Boys, I'm with Top Rank, so that's the only issue, you know.
Yeah. Do you think you should have, in your early career, you reckon if you signed with them early in your career, you would have probably got somewhere quicker? I'm just asking because you know, it seems like.
Well, you know what? I try so hard, you know, and because politics, I was in the wild card, and say, man, I was, you know, so for some reason, nobody give a shot, and I also talk to some people, you know, say, you know, just give me a shot, one of your boys, you know, but I never get the opportunity. Nobody give me nothing, nobody give me the opportunity, you know what I mean? And I'm like, wow, you know, if somebody just give me a shot before, I would be a world champion right now. I mean, because, you know, I mean, you need the people, you know, the guys, you know, to make it to the top. You can do it yourself. Or, you know, but I was, a lot of fights just fall off, you know, some fights didn't happen, and that's, you know, but I never stopped training, you know, and try to make it, and here we are, you know, but if I had somebody's support, I would be a world champion or anything, I believe.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying. It's because, you know, most of the time I saw you was on Friday Night Fights, and that's where Provodnikov. I saw Provodnikov do his thing on Friday Night Fights, and then when he got his opportunity with Bradley, then that opened a lot of doors for him. And it's like, that's what you need, a big fight, a big name, make it, you know, whether you win or lose doesn't, well, obviously hope you win, well, you should win, and then a lot of doors open. That's what Provodnikov, a lot of doors open for him, because you know, like, he's got Rios. The Rios fight could possibly be made if you move up to 140. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of guys in that division right now that, you know, you could mix in with you and make some good cream. You know what I mean? Make some good dough.
You know what? You know what? I just want to be a world champion.
Yeah.
And after that, and once I get my belt, I don't care if I keep the belt. I just want to fight the big names.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Well, and I mean, once you fight the big names, you make the money.
Yes, I understand.
Once you fight the big names, you win the big names. You don't need the belt that much to make money.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, you can have the belt to make have a record, you know. But for me, you know, I love the sport, like I told you before. But at the end of the day, I just want to get paid. I want to get paid for my family.
Yeah,
I want to provide for my family, you know. There's a lot of world champions, you know, in the North Division that nobody knows them. They don't make no money.
Yep.
You know, and nobody knows them. You know, they don't make no money. So I prefer to be known, and the people will remember you someday, not because you're a world champion, because all the great fights that you had, you know. Like right now, Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather and other guys like that, they don't need the belt. Their name is already too big. And when people talk about him, they say Manny Pacquiao. They don't say Manny Pacquiao, the champion of the this and that. You know, they say Manny Pacquiao, and that's it. They don't.
Yeah, that's
you know.
Right. Yeah,
they don't need the belt.
Yeah, that's right. They don't mention all the belts. It's not really important because they've gone past the belts right now. Yeah.
Like for me it is. You know, for a lot of guys like me, you know, it is important. But for those guys, I mean, when you get to some level, you know.
Yeah, that was your first shot at a world belt as well, and you know, the UK still knows who you are. Like I said, I think we're gonna see you. I think at some point, you know, basically the people in Scotland are demanding he rematches you.
Well, you know what? If I become a champion, I don't think I will go back. You know what I mean? I'll stay here and I'll fight here.
Yeah, I know. Of course,
he's gonna have to fight here. The only reason I go back if he don't know. I mean, if he has a belt, or it's just like a regular fight just for a rematch, he don't have no belt, I have no belt, and I have no belt, then I go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But once I have the belt, I mean, there's no reason for me to go back. So
no, of course not, because you need to be comfortable.
I mean, but truly, I really wish I could go back and fight again for the fans, you know, because the fans treat me very, very well, you know, and I'm very grateful, you know, for the way they treat me, you know, and I don't forget that, you know, and I wish I can go back because I know they want to see me fight again, and I want to give them some good show, but I don't want to fight with somebody local. I want to fight somebody else.
Yeah.
Somebody from another country, not from the UK.
Oh, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. It's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Because, I mean, like, the thing is, I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, I respect any of my opponents. Anything can happen, you know, for any reason you go to distance. and that's when you're taking the chance. So I want to make sure I find somebody that's not from that. She's not from there, so I will have a fair
crap at the whip. Yeah,
decision.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Raymond, it's been a pleasure talking to you, man. I appreciate you giving me this time. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna post this off, edit it, post it, and ship it out, and put it on your Facebook thing, and obviously get some feedback and that. And you know what? The thing is, you keep talking, and people gonna listen. That's all it is, Raymond. Because people that's a fight people want to see. That the fights you mentioned, people want to see, and people want to see you succeed. So you keep you keep doing what you're doing, Raymond. Things are up, and it's just around the corner, man. You just stick in there. You know what I mean? And
yeah, you're right, man. I'm almost there.
Yeah.
I just gotta have to keep pushing.
Yeah, that's it, Raymond. And we're gonna see it. And what that day does, I'll be back. And well, actually, I'll be back anyway. I'll be back for your next fight. I'll be back anyway, and we can talk about obviously how it feels to be a champion and stuff like that, Raymond.
Yeah, my man. Thank you, bro, and God bless you. And I wanna just say hi, to all my fans back in the UK and Scotland and everywhere,
Yeah.
Back in the whole country, over there. And once again, like you guys said, which to me was a great experience, and I'm very grateful. And I never will forget that, and I wanna go back someday. I really wish I can go back someday to put a good show for the people over there. I feel great, and God bless everybody.
Okay then, Raymond. Thanks, man. We appreciate you as well, and we'll talk to you soon, Raymond. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. You take care.
All right, man. Take care. Thank you for calling me and make this possible, bro.
No,
you did a very important job.
Yeah, man, definitely. I talked to Eddie. I'm gonna put up Eddie Hearn's Twitter page, and I'm gonna tell him he wants Burns, man. We want Burns now. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right, man. Take care, Raymond.
All right, man. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.